Everybody I've went to high school with at this moment in time, they've already let all of their looks go. They're all overweight, they're losing their hair, they do not look good. Me, on the other hand, every single year, I keep getting more attractive. Now, as a male model, it is my job. Like, I've got to look as good as possible. And some of you guys might disagree with some of the protocols I talk about today. And that's okay, man, because women give me all the validation I need because they freaking dig all the looks maxing stuff I've done to myself. So if you don't like it, I don't care. Let's get it. First looks maxing thing that I've actually done to myself is going to be my hair. Specifically, I get highlights. Yes, the truth is revealed. I bleach my hair, and I do it for a couple of reasons. Number one, I've got light eyes and pale skin, so I can kind of go with the Scandinavian phenotype. Now, if you want to kind of change your phenotype, it's possible, but you actually have to be able to pull it off. For example, if I had brown eyes, dark skin, I don't think I could pull off like the blonde hair, and it's got to look natural. Any hair that just looks obviously unnatural is not going to look good. My eyebrows, more specifically, I dye them. Now, I dye them black, and because dark, dense eyebrows look so much more attractive, it really doesn't matter what your hair color is. You'll notice a lot of blonde guys, for example, the number one reason they don't look very handsome is because their eyebrows are too light. Naturally, my hair is more of a light brown, dirty blonde, so my eyebrows are not very dark naturally, so I dye them about every 4 weeks, and then I will get highlights, just subtle ones, man. It's not too far off from my natural hair color. Every couple months, like 3-4 months, nothing crazy. You know it was coming, but I'm lean at all year round, man. Like, I have single digits, and more specifically, I focus on putting on muscle in the key areas, like the shoulders, the upper chest, the abs, things that actually matter when it comes to looks maxing, the neck as well. These are things that I focus on. I'm not in the gym spamming legs, spamming back, because these things really don't make a big difference in your looks. And keep in mind, I do my looks maxing, I do my workout protocols for modeling. I don't do it to be as attractive for other men. I do it so that I can fit into clothing for modeling. I want you to imagine a scenario with me. You're at the beach, you're on vacation, you take off your shirt and you are freaking diced. You are shredded, touch your face, it's completely chiseled, and you look freaking amazing. You look like a celebrity, a male model, like Brad Pitt in the movie Fight Club or Troy. Everybody on the beach is staring at you. Girls are coming up to you, and you've never gotten this much attention in your life. What did you do? How did you do this? Well, you worked with me, with my one-on-one coaching.
Austin Way. He literally helped me change my life because he mentored me for 2 years. He's gonna teach you so many things that you're not gonna understand. You're like, what's happening? I didn't know any of these things. And you're gonna become a hero, a winner. It's your turn now.
I transformed thousands of people into Greek god male model shape. Like my client Federico, who got abs for the first time in his mid-40s. He's never had it his entire life. Within 2 to 3 months working with me, he was built like a Greek god. And I wanna work with you next, man. I really do. I'm opening up some client seats because I really wanna transform your life. And this is going to be something you don't wanna miss out on because my time is very exclusive. I can only take on so many people. So if you wanna work with me one-on-one, transform just like all my other clients, link below, kalosique.com. Back to the video. The past couple of years, I've gotten much more serious with my fashion. So I keep investing in pieces, clothing, to really add an aura, a fashion aura to myself. Like different cool shirts, I got some really nice sunglasses, I'm getting more accessories. Things like this are going to make you much more attractive because whenever you have your own fashion, your own style, that's uniquely your own, nobody else really dresses like you, and you make it cool, you're gonna stand out from the crowd like crazy. This will boost your SMV because you will automatically look like that guy. Perhaps the biggest looks maxing thing that I have done that's actually a diet change within the past year is going to be the carnivore diet. Now, I switched over last October, November, around that time, and I noticed some very significant changes. Number one, it's going to be my skin quality. So my skin itself is at a much better quality than before I switched over to carnivore. And number two, my actual facial structure. So before, when I was eating carbohydrates, I had all this bloating and stuff in my face constantly. I always looked a little bit bloated, but now my cheekbones are popping, my jawline is popping because whenever you eat more carbs, it's going to store more water and more inflammation throughout the body because carbs literally don't do anything for you. It literally inflames your body. This is why people with autoimmune diseases should not be eating carbs. If you have an autoimmune disease, literally the carnivore diet essentially heals you. Not to mention tons of health benefits. My dick has never been harder in my entire life ever since switching to the carnivore diet. I finally started using skincare. Now, if you are an OG, you watch my old videos when I used to just use castor oil, some sea salt, maybe a little bit of sugar. I really did not have a skincare routine, but now I do my morning routine, I do my evening routine. I'm launching my own cosmetic skincare routine on kalosique.com. I'm doing all of it. So right now I'm doing a combination of Korean skincare, retinols, and then my kalosique organic all natural products. You know, if I'm gonna launch something, it's gonna be the best stuff on the market. So ever since doing this, I noticed a dramatic increase in my skin quality. I've never looked better, man. I boosted my SMV. Now, looksmaxing also includes SMV by doing a couple things. Number one is going to be modeling. Modeling, whether you love it, hate it, or you want to call it gay, it boosts your SMV. Girls love male models. And a lot of people, they might say, oh, there's a stigma about them not making much money. That's also why I have multiple other businesses. It's not my primary source of income. So modeling in itself boosts your SMV because your job is literally to look handsome. So you already got that pre-qualification whenever you're talking to a woman that you are attractive. Now on top of this is becoming friends with more famous people, more influential people. I made a lot of very big connections the past couple years, have some very big people actually following me. I'm not gonna name drop anybody and be douchey, but this makes a huge increase in your SMV. The SMV is going to be making more money. So obviously, girls love money, and money just kind of builds an aura around you whenever you're financially comfortable. Years ago, when I first started my online business, I was not financially comfortable, man. I didn't know how to get clients. I didn't know how to build businesses. I didn't know any of this. But through the years of trial and error and obsessing about this, now I can consistently make figures every single month. And I'm not just saying this to brag. I want you to actually know who I am speaking. Making more money also allows you to invest a lot more money into yourself. You can get proper clothing, tailored suits, much better skincare. You can get nicer apartments, which once again boosts your SMV. You can travel more, have more lifestyle adventures. Making more money is going to be one of the best things you can do for your looks maxing journey. And last but not least, is going to kind of go off the last one, but a crazier lifestyle. I used to live a very boring lifestyle back in my hometown. I wouldn't really do much, as opposed to nowadays traveling all the time, staying in luxury apartments, Airbnbs, villas, going to all these cool countries, remote islands. Once again, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just kind of giving you perspective, man. This boosts your SMV. If you're trying to date a woman, she looks at your social media, you're all over the world, you're doing cool stuff, you have a crazy lifestyle. It is a life that she wants to be a part of. She doesn't want to be a part of some dork who jerks off in his mom's basement all day. Like, why would she want to be a part of that? So increasing your lifestyle is going to be one of the best things you can do to boost your SMV, be more attractive to women, and increase your confidence because you know that you did all this stuff on your own. So that's it, man. I love you with all my heart. Subscribe if you're new. Peace.